the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here. So bad.
Welcome back to Subnautica.
So Dreams.
Dreams. I love him. I hate him.
I really liked the Sus remix though.
Where did you get Magnetype from?
Suck
I suck his
his
dick
dick
with a
for a
smile for hours at a time. Stare at his nutsack while I hold back my nut tonight.
Can't you just come?
Sorry.
I can't with that fucking song.
I hate him as a character. I'm glad that people have moved on from him.
I remember.
Fact is,
I want to say like October of like 2021. We were like shitting on him for like 3 hours on Discord. You remember that?
I do remember that. We're such hateful human beings. No cap.
I mean, honestly, I would still do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We were just like, it felt kind of lame because we were like,
You're like, oh, this guy who's super successful is actually kind of an asshole.
exactly.
It was a
Until they had
little
some,
cringy.
like-
little cringy.
Yeah. But I still mostly stand by what I said.
Everybody has their moments. See, I remember what's BS about this shit is it's easier to make the third one than it is to make the second one. It's dumb. I hate this.
I mean, like, they kind of know that. I mean, it's all like progression based, as in like you need to make the second one to make the third one. So it's kind
True.
of like, really for the second one, all the difficulty is,
It's
ordinary.
overhauled.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like really, the difficulty spike is with the second one. The second one is just a path to the third one.
Right. I mean, once you get to like 900, you can get to pretty much the end of the game anyway. You sound like a Subnautica creature right now, bro. What are you talking
I don't know. I've been having a lot of like, I'll say Freudian dreams lately.
Do tell, young man, do tell.
Really want to.
Oh, like that, like not
I
safe
can't
for
think
work
of-
or like just.
Well, lately they've been very weird. But I don't know. My dreams are very abstract. I mean, I told you about the blood
indescribable
one, right?
Yes, you did.
Like that was a really weird one. It was like a reoccurring dream. I've definitely had some dreams where I'm made out of glass.
Interesting. You sound like Hylix.
I am Hylix.
Hylix
It's just
5.
like, because it's like people could see through me, but they could still chip away at me. Does that make sense? So it's like,
What I think what amazes me is that you can find the symbolism in your own dreams. Like if I ever have something like a dream like that, it would just be like, wow, I must have smoked a lot of mushrooms or something last night. That was bizarre.
I look into this shit way too much.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. One dream is definitely like weird. I'm trying to remember. I definitely had a lot of weird dreams lately, but I can't remember them right now. I've just been having a lot of very abstract dreams. Lots of like. I used to have a lot of like very violent dreams, like a lot of death.
Yeah.
But now it's like they just kind of have this weird like depressing tone.
Interesting. Usually your dreams correspond to like your mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's like a constant string of like kind of depressive dreams, it generally signals that you're in a depressive state.
Dude, honestly, like last week, I feel a lot better now. Felt a lot better like last couple days.
Sweet. Always good.
Last couple weeks have been
Hell rough. Why so do you think? The Fishy Therapy Hour is brought to you by Pepsi. Not sponsored by Pepsi.
I mean a couple things.
Do you think are you stressed out by your own inner conscience or the things happening in your life? Which one is more? It's a dumb sentence. You know that. Which one is more?
Which one is more?
Which one is greater than or less than?
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like I don't really have anything actually stressful in my life. It's more what isn't in my life.
Lack thereof.
I guess it's like the planning for the future. It's the theoretical that's really upsetting me. Does that make sense?
I got you, Shane.
I just don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. That's been the biggest thing. I just feel like
Lack
I
of
know
direction.
I'm young, but I just feel like
I want to like.
again, I mean realistically I don't really have a lot of similarities with Chris Chan, but like I just lately I felt like some like, you know, also like neurally divergent, like fat, loser nerd who's just living in their parents' basement, just like going nowhere, doing nothing.
But you know what's wrong with Christian is that he was not self-aware, and he went to continue down his rabbit hole, and didn't do anything about it. But it's like if there's something in your life that's bothering you, like,
bruh, I've definitely had this exact thing happen like 5 times.
That's glorious. Can I take a screenshot of this? What's the screenshot button? There you go. Perfect.
It creeps me out.
Perfect.
Though. Their fangs creep me out. Like, get in on that. I don't think it'll hurt you.
Was that a fucking warper?
Like, that shit scares me. I don't know.
I hate this area.
I don't know, I've just mostly been really hard on myself.
I think out of all the issues that I've ever heard you speak up over the course of your life, that is definitely the biggest one.
I know for a fact both my parents are very hard on themselves.
Kind of hurt.
Everyone in my family is, honestly. I mean, I remember most of the conversations I remember having with my like grandfather, almost on both sides, but like the one that died when I was like pretty young, like it was always about like his legs. You know, always be like, God damn, my fucking legs never fucking work. You piece of shit legs, I hate them.
Right.
Oh, hi, Ian. Like
a lot of like kind of lamenting. Almost.
Yeah, self-loathing almost. I don't know.
I've come to realize this over a period of time, but it's like I am kind of a really like abnormally flexible human being mentally. So it's just kind of like if I want to believe in something, I can kind of just make myself.
I want to
change.
believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama,
I feel like
this is one thing that like I'm gonna interrupt you.
That's right. Let's do whatever you want. No, I'm just kidding.
Like I've always like not to jerk you off, but like I've respected this about you that you seem very like self-confident and like well controlled. You know what I mean?
The confidence varies. It depends on how I'm feeling.
But sometimes you definitely seem like you feel shitty, but you don't.
I don't think I really.
I'm not gonna say like you don't let it show, but like you don't let it get you down too much.
Yeah, because I mean it's when I was.
Dude, what the heck? Another one.
God, they're everywhere.
Creeping me out.
It's like a fucking creepypasta. When I was 13 and edgy, the one time that I went to like my mom or whatever about like, well, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. Is the one thing that she taught me is like, just the phrase "this too shall pass," which is it's kind of embedded into my head. Honestly, it's like, yeah, I mean, I could like fucking get a sports injury and then like be super broke and I can feel like I'm doing nothing with my life. But it's like, I definitely have the willpower as a free human being to change the course of my life in any direction I want to. It's like I know nothing will feel this way forever, and that drives me forward a lot of the time.
I don't know. Okay, so my retort, and I feel like I'm being kind of like a little shitty baby about this, but for me, I feel like I've almost kind of like lost hope. Like I feel like I've been doing that for so long, for so many years. Like I feel like I've been trying to, like I've had that mentality since I was like 12. I just feel like shit keeps on getting worse. I know that's like very negative and not constructive. But I just feel like anytime I try and be positive, negative things happen.
I mean, it's correlation without causation, though.
No, I don't think it's causation. I just, like, I almost feel like, what's the point of hoping for anything? Because it's like...
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, though, like, don't fucking hope for anything. Make shit happen.
Like, how?
I just also want to say, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and it feels like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I'm going to be, like, just great tomorrow. Everything's going to be perfect in my life.
It's going to be good.
I have to wake Logan up in an hour and 20 minutes. That's kind of crazy to think about, is it not?
That's scary.
I said that we end the episode at 5. So like 20 minutes from now. And then we do 2 30-minute episodes. And call it quits. Unless you're feeling like going to sleep.
Hour. Dude, I feel great.
You feel great? That's good.
I can feel the bang in my blood.
Bro,
my hands are so fucking sweaty. What? What the heck?
Dude just had his hand resting on his balls the whole time. Like, why are my hands so sweaty?
Okay, I mean, I won't touch you because I know you don't like being touched, but like,
You're pretty sweaty.
my hands are wet.
It gets like that. Honestly, like this basement just makes me have wet hands. Like I was trying to do math last night, and I was like writing down.
There's just like there's
And there was a
white
wet-
gooey stuff. Like,
Oh, Sal. Oh.
yeah, I'm sorry. That was
Anyway.
gross.
It's okay. It's alright.
Ugh.
I'm chill right now. What are we just talking about?
You were saying you're doing math, and there's a wet.
And
something.
my palms were super sweaty, so I rested my hand on my piece of paper, and it was like fucking soaked through. It was bad. Anyway.
That's so sad.
Oh my god, I sound like a fucking.
Where are we gonna get the other ruby?
We can get the death module and then go to the boy, the Grand Reef.
I've not been. Oh, where's the magnetite stuff? Was it in the biome we were just in?
Yeah, I was collecting it while we were just talking, but
Okay.
God, I fucking hate this next part. I fucking hate this next part.
Which part? Which part?
The part where we have to get the boy. I know that didn't help at all. I'm sorry. Forget about it.
Part where we go deep? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
What part are you talking about?
No.
Building the module? What are you talking about, bro?
The part where we have to get the fucking stalker teeth.
Oh.
Not fun. But we're gonna do a little engineering first.
Engineer gaming.
Where's my Yeah, the gel sack, baby.
Oh yeah, show me a gel sack.
Show me your gel sack, boy. Give me a little bit of capper.
What were we saying? I just totally like.
Talk about motivation. Talk about butter sausages.
That was the second time we said that today. I'm so proud of us.
Yep, we're on a streak.
I can't believe that we have to wake Logan up in like an hour.
Not a long time at all. I think putting this like right here would be perfect. We got water station. So now we don't want to. Now we don't want to eat like 40 of these every time we want to fucking not die.
That's been part of the experience, though.
It's true.
You just keep.
But I definitely feel, I would say a lot of my kind of basis for being I learned in the hardest athletic group I had ever been in my life. I attribute a lot to that, honestly, but and just little bits of advice my parents gave me throughout the years. And
I
just,
guess
like,
more what I'm saying. I don't know. I just feel like so negative saying this shit. But like, throughout the years, everyone's been like, just do it, just go for it. I feel like every time I just go for it, that's when stuff fails.
But see,
I feel like if I'm reserved and cool and slow about stuff, it works out. But if I just jump off the cliff, and go for something, it always fucks up really bad.
But here's the thing though, it's like if you just let life pass you by, it will be so much easier than if you try to like take it by the reins. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be easier, but shitty. I don't want that.
But it's like you gotta force yourself through the shitty stuff to get to what you really desire, what you really need in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I don't know like what your real aspirations are right now, but let's say that you get on Hinge.
He dropped.
Yay! I'm
Yo,
so glad I
what?
didn't have to fucking. Could you fuck off?
What? Dude, that was crazy.
I love this game. I love how I didn't have to fucking farm for that.
That was awesome.
Sorry. I mean, like,
That was awesome.
you do Hinge or whatever. You go on like I feel like you have the tendency. It's like you're like, okay, I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna like do whatever. You get on Hinge. You go on like one day with a girl and it goes horribly wrong. Then you're just gonna say, okay, well, I'm done. It was awful.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I do that.
you know, like you're not gonna find the first girl that you meet on Hinge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could. It's definitely possible. It's happened before. I mean, like most people who are like,
Like the girl who told me to go on there, it was like her first, I think 1 or 2 dates. The guy was like fucking crazy, and he was like, "No, you're paying for this," like shit like that.
yes,
But then it was like
bitches
the
be
third
correct.
date, it was like super good.
Yeah. And it's like you're not gonna click with everybody immediately, and there's so many variables.
I don't know. It's just I have low self confidence, so if someone's being like negative towards me, I take it to heart, and I agree with them. And I'm kind of like, I don't know, which is so weird because it's like, it's kind of like to a man. If a man picks me apart, I'm gonna be more like shove it, and I'm gonna
You
talk
fucking
back to him.
asshole.
I'm gonna be sassy.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know. For some reason, if like a girl picks me apart, I totally crumble. I don't know why. I totally like, yeah, you're right. like I'm not even joking. I mean, I won't say that, but like I'll totally shut down.
Interesting.
Like again, if my manager yells at me, like if the
sorry, man.
like I kind of have two managers.
Right.
Like if the male manager is being sassy with me, one time he was literally like talking shit about me, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, fuck off.
Yeah.
And it was like we were tight. But like if the like my actual manager who's a girl talk shit about me, or not talk shit about me, but will like come to
Gets
me,
on you for something.
I like totally just like
Please, mijo.
oh yes ma'am, sorry ma'am, like I totally crumble.
Interesting.
So I don't know, I feel like if I have like negative experiences like that, I totally just like give up.
And I
It's
mean,
annoying.
just like you just gotta fight through the.
I wish it would be like me playing Sans Undertale. Fight.
Yeah, you can just start over fresh every single time. But no, because you don't start over fresh, because he's a different dialogue every time.
Exactly.
It's totally different.
I don't want to start over fresh every time.
Exactly.
That's the thing. I do. I forgot about this.
What do we name the fucking boy? USS Cuxalot.
Whoop.
No, not that. What do you call it?
Joe.
Butter.
Yes.
Butt saw.
Yes.
Butt
What
sausage.
color do we want?
What color's a buttered sausage?
I feel like it'd be yellow, but that sounds really stupid.
Sounds really gross. I'm not gonna cap.
I've only done like red. I think red and blue is the only colors
Fuck.
I've played with. Honestly,
I kind of like that, honestly. It looks like a
That's
Destiny
cool.
character.
it does. That's like someone's helmet.
Yeah, boy. What's your colors of the stripe be?
I kind of like it darker.
I kind of like that navy, honestly.
They contrast each other on the color wheel. Do you know that? Or complement each other.
Oh,
no.
word.
Contrast. Contrast.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
What's the inside be though?
I'm big on color theory. I like the inside to be like dark. You know what I'm saying?
I like a little dark.
It's like a-
dark.
I like my sea moths. Like I like my buttholes. You know what I mean? I want it to be dark on the inside.
Let's talk about buttered sausage.
Joking.
Kidding. Yeah, I mean it's like
That's pretty epic.
I mean this is what my swim coach taught me. You know, it's like we're gonna use a lot of metaphors here, and just like dumb BS.
Don't mix them.
Don't like metaphors. So I mean, you understand the concept of how swimming like works, obviously. I mean,
So like you move your arms.
no, not like mechanically, but like how like we would do a set, right? So let's say that like we have a set of like 10 100s on like a quick interval.
Oh yeah.
Let's say that I'm going on like a minute,
Okay.
right? The first one I go like a 58, push off the wall. Next one I do like a 58, and then you keep going, and then like I go like a 00 or like a 101. I've missed it, but that doesn't mean like it's not over. You know, if I keep pushing, put my head down, I do the work. I can get back on the interval.
On the pace.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, just because you're losing does not mean you are out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta put your head down and finish it up. And sometimes you're gonna fail. I mean, that's just.
I mean, that's what the girl told me. The hinge girl. It was like. She basically said like just play it like a video game almost. Like.
Sometimes you're gonna die. You're gonna lose a life. But it's like, do you really lose? You're the one person that's deciding if you're gonna lose anything for that or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is gonna sound so fucking gay.
What the hell was I just doing?
But like,
No, I bad side.
I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking of my life as like a roguelike. You know what I mean? Like,
Every time you start over, just like from scratch, with like a little more knowledge every single time.
I'm not even saying that. Like I'm fucked. All my items are gone. I've already gotten all the drops, so it's just like I have to fucking restart the game, dude. Like I'm soft locked at this point. I feel like that's how I'm thinking subconsciously.
Okay.
I know that's so stupid.
So like.
But sausage dog.
You should have said circumcised penis docked. That would have been so fucking funny, bro.
You can always change it.
It kind of looks like a circumcised
sausage.
Yeah.
What?
Moving on.
Oh my God. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that one, boy.
Let's go to the guy's yeah, but just because you are down does not mean you are out. You know what I'm saying? And it's so, especially when you're in like a spot where you just kind of feel like stuck and like nothing's working for you, and for somebody to just kind of go to you and say, "Hey, just like believe in yourself." You know, like it's just like, well, thanks, asshole. Thanks. But I mean, that's just like kind of what you gotta do.
I know, which is just frustrating. I almost wish that it wasn't that easy. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not saying it's really a mental barrier that you have to cross.
I should just take drugs.
Exactly. Totally do LSD, bruh. It'll enhance your mind.
Totally change your perspective.
I love jamming out to the sound.
It goes hard. Low key, I love the interior we got going on.
I love green. It's so hard.
Exactly. Just like my buttered sausage.
I get some bad buttered sausage, bro. That sounds gross. Buttered sausage is going bad.
Mom, is it okay if my buttered sausage is hard? Well, son.
You left it out for a little bit too long. It got all moldy.
What?
Your butt sausage. Where the fuck is his habitat? Moving on from that conversation. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I want to figure my shit out. Really bad. I just feel like I'm in kind of a...
I feel like you've done like a lot of soul searching already.
I
And
have.
I don't know your life or anything, but I feel like it's not really worked out for you
It
necessarily.
hasn't.
And maybe that's just like not your way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm so conflicted about going to Japan. I'm just not sure. I mean, besides language stuff, I just don't know what I'd really learn.
Would you really find anything out?
Exactly.
I need to be going south. I don't know what the fuck James is doing.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just imagine myself being alone, maybe making like one cool like German friend at the school or something.
Yep.
And all I do for like
Konnichiwa, Hansan.
the only time I'm there, I just go to the school. I'm mostly unhappy. I just buy like Japanese vintage video games and like overpriced model kits and shit. And
You're not
it's
gonna
just,
be
like,
really fulfilled.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just like the image I have. You know what I mean?
I totally forgot about this feature. Everything is perfect now.
Like LiDAR. What?
Oh, where the fuck are we?
What is going on? What? Walter.
What fucking biome are we in, bro?
Is it raining
I
right
hate
now?
everything. It is actually been raining for some time.
I guess
Where
it's
the
just-
hell is this? Oh, we've been going north. Am I stupid?
We're in the undiscovered country, boy.
I don't know where we are right now. Like I'm actually just totally entirely lost.
Are we really close to the border?
I think so. I don't hear anything. I mean, I think we're probably just good.
I don't know, like,
Do you think you are a human being who can ever really be fulfilled?
no.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people really just aren't.
No, I mean, I don't.
Oh, this is the fucking Sea Trader's path.
As humans, I mean, I think it's a biological part of us to always want more.
Always desire.
Because, I mean, without it, we would die. I mean, we need to desire food, we need to desire water, we need to desire genitals to make more babies so we
And here-
survive.
Here's something I kind of contemplate sometimes. Most people who are like really suicidal are generally people who are like they're living with all their necessities filled all the time.
Yes.
And people who like aren't like fucking starving, you know, they have all their basic needs like all the time, whatever they need to. And I feel like, because then at that point it's just kind of like, well, I need everything I need to survive, so it's like.
Okay. Again, going back to video game metaphors, when I 100% a game, I don't know what is going on. I stop playing the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, once I have no point, no progression, no purpose to the game, I stop playing it.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
That just blew my mind.
Where I was lost. What?
The thing I just said, but like that you said, but it made me think of it.
Oh.
Like that's kind of how I feel right now.
Oh my god, I hate everything. This game fucking sucks. I hate this. I hate this. I hate
What?
this. There's a guy.
What guy?
I don't know. That man is not real.
What guy, dude?
There's going to be a guy that's gonna eat me.
A
I'm
raper
going to cry.
Leviathan?
Yes. Like, just you wait. It's gonna be like up our beehole.
Raper 5?
I have no idea where we are. There could be anything right now.
Meow.
Meow. Wait. East is right. Yeah, we're right way.
Dude, that's like a mouth.
No, it's like we're going into the jaws of the Reaper, bro.
Oh, the Jaws of the Reaper.
It sounds like a really cringy metal song. Jaws of the Reaper! Alright, while James and Ian...
so bad.
James and Ian try to figure out how to get the fuck where we need to be, we're gonna end the episode. Bye! See you tomorrow!
Only one other squad left.